What it is, guys, my name is Swifterrs, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys 10 things that you might have missed within the brand new Revelations gameplay trailer. We are rocking the sick Swifterrs What It Is t-shirt. Very cool. More information about that coming very soon. As I said, today's video is going to be consisting of 10 things that you might have missed within the brand new Revelations Zombies gameplay trailer. I hope you guys are going to enjoy today's video. Please be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new. With that being said, let's get started.
Only I can save you.
Alright guys, so hopefully everything I point out isn't too obvious, and hopefully you guys don't know everything, and if you do, I truthfully do apologize. But with all of that being said, let's get into it. The first thing I wanted to point out is within this scene right here, we can actually see the Juggernog perk machine in the back left hand corner. In all honesty, this room definitely reminds me of the Origins starting room from Black Ops 2. As we already know, Revelations will contain a cluster of a ton of our previous zombies maps, so from the looks of it, it does appear that the Juggernog Machine could very well be inside of the Origins part of Revelations. So the next thing I wanted to point out is pretty interesting, and it definitely makes me question our current zombie storyline, and it's right here. As you guys can see, our zombies' eyes are yellow. We can see throughout this gameplay trailer, there are zombies' eyes that are yellow. However, there are also zombies' eyes that are red. As you guys can see, we have a combination of the two right here. Now, I just think this is very interesting from a storyline perspective, considering we have both red and yellow-eyed zombies in one single map, and that's why I wanted to go ahead and point it out. Of course, we go back to Mob of the Dead, Gorod, Crovey, and now Revelations. These are the three maps where we have red-eyed zombies, and we truthfully do not know who is in control of those red-eyed zombies. It could very well be the Shadow Man, but we don't exactly know. Hopefully we get these questions answered within Revelations. So the next thing I wanted to point out is pretty obvious within the trailer, and that is the speed cola machine, but I wanted to go a little bit deeper than what just meets the eye and explain the possible location of speed cola within Revelations. Of course, as we already know, and as I mentioned previously, Revelations is essentially a cluster of a lot of our previous zombies maps, and before we even saw the speed cola machine within this gameplay trailer, it showcased a little bit of gameplay from Shangri-La, and then right after the Speed Cola perk machine was showcased within the trailer, we saw more shots of Mob of the Dead. So it's very possible that Speed Cola could be located in the Shangri-La portion of Revelations, or close to the Mob of the Dead portion of Revelations. At the same time, it could also be in a connecting pathway from Shangri-La and Mob of the Dead. So the fourth thing that I wanted to point out can be seen when we get some gameplay of the Lil Arnie, which is very exciting that it's returning. But what I wanted to go ahead and show you guys is in the top right hand corner, and that is the quick revive machine. So this confirms that this is our starting room, because the majority of the time quick revive is in fact in the starting room. Not to mention, on the wall in the center we can see the RK5 pistol. So this only confirms that this is going to be our starting room, and the RK5 on the wall I believe is on the wall of the house. I could be wrong, but overall this is our starting room. We do have the quick revive perk machine on the right hand side. Now the fifth thing I wanted to point out is very exciting. We can actually see some gameplay of a brand new weapon. This is of Nikolai. He is shooting a brand new weapon. It could either be the E9 Rift pistol or the Banshee shotgun. Of course, you guys can see that energy burst coming from whatever weapon he is holding. So that is very cool. It is confirmed that we are getting a couple of new weapons within Revelations, either the Banshee or the E9 Rift. Overall, I am very excited to see what other new weapons Treyarch have decided to incorporate into this map. Now the next thing I wanted to point out I think is so very exciting, and that is the Origins Elemental Staffs. As you guys can see, this is Kino der Toten, but on the stage in the background we appear to have a cardboard cutout of 4 knights. They are wielding weapons, they are wielding shields, they are wearing the tunics with the crest on their chest. They are holding elemental staffs. Could this be our Primus crew? Now, as I said, this just appears to be a cardboard cutout of those knights. Could it be possible that on Kino der Toten, they are essentially acting out the great battle that was depicted so long ago on the Pack-a-Punch wall of Shadows of Evil? Now, unfortunately, this is the only time within the trailer where we see those elemental staffs, but I am very hopeful that although we didn't get any gameplay throughout the rest of the trailer, we are able to actually acquire the elemental staffs within Revelations. That would be absolutely insane. Now, the next two things I wanted to point out are pretty close to one another. The first thing can actually be seen in this scene right here. We're going to be taking a look at the thing that can be found on the left-hand side on the wall. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this thing is and what purpose it serves. It definitely looks like it has either APOTHICON language or keeper symbols on it. I don't exactly know, but it does look like something that can be interacted with throughout the game, and if I'm not mistaken, I may have seen this in other aspects or other parts of this gameplay trailer, potentially in the Shangri-La area of this map. Overall, it does look like something that's very interesting, and it definitely looks like something that can be interacted with. Hopefully, we are able to do something in regard to the Easter egg with it, but only time will tell. So the next thing I wanted to point out is pretty close by, and it's actually in this same scene. So this is the room in Der Eisendrache. It's the Undercroft where the MPD is located. It doesn't exactly look like the MPD is in Revelations. It's a little hard to see, and it's a little hard to tell, so I don't exactly know. This is also the room where we can complete the final step to upgrade our ancient bows. But on that topic, it does appear that the little box where we place our arrow to finally upgrade the bow is in Revelations. As I said, it's a little hard to see, but we can clearly see that we have that ancient box to place our bow in to upgrade it. So it is very possible that the Wrath of the Ancients elemental bows could be returning within Revelations. Now, if we are able to either acquire an elemental bow or an elemental staff and choose between the two, I think that would be absolutely incredible. I hope to God that is the case. Overall, I really enjoy having 4 different elemental weapons within a zombies map. That's why I think Der Eisendrache is so phenomenal, and that's why I think Origins is so phenomenal as well. So the last 2 things I wanted to go ahead and point out are near the very end of this gameplay trailer. They're sort of in the same scene, and that is why they kind of go hand in hand. So what I wanted to first take a look at is the Pack-a-Punch Machine. Now, it's pretty obvious, and if you guys missed it, you can clearly see it sitting on top of the Shadows of Evil truck. But the thing I wanted to point out about it that a lot of people missed is that earlier on within this gameplay trailer, we can actually see this exact same scene, the Shadows of Evil truck, the giant beacon light in the background, the church on the left-hand side. However, there is no Pack-a-Punch Machine on top of the truck. I just think that that is very interesting, and it gets me thinking, are there multiple locations of the Pack-a-Punch Machine? We don't exactly know, but again, it's very interesting that within one scene, we can clearly see the Pack-a-Punch Machine, and then in another, it's not even there. But moving on to the 10th and final thing that you might have missed within the Revelations gameplay trailer, again, is actually within this same scene, and we're going to be taking a look at the giant beacon in the background. Clearly, within this scene, it is a blue light. It is emitting a giant blue beam of light up into the sky. However, earlier on within the gameplay trailer, we could see that it was emitting a giant red light up into the sky. So again, are we going to have to activate this beacon in order to get it to turn from blue to red or red to blue? I don't exactly know, but overall, I am so very excited for the upcoming Revelations Zombies map. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you guys are new. Also, if you have yet to do so, please be sure to follow me on my brand new Instagram account at @TheRealSwifterrs. There will be a link in the description below. I have some very big and exciting things coming to both my Instagram and my YouTube channel very, very soon. So make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel if you guys have yet to do so, let me know if I missed anything within this trailer that you guys were able to pick up on earlier. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new. With that being said, I'll be sure to catch you guys later.
Summoning key is the most powerful artifact in this or any other dimension.
Only I can save you.